Best known for his performances on American Horror Story, Evan Peters is the most credited actor on the cult series. Throughout his many years on the show, Peters played a variety of characters ranging from a guy with lobster hands to downright wicked villains. But there is more to Evan Peters than just American Horror Story. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Evan Peters. He started acting because of the Olsen twin. The real reason Peters decided to become an actor started with an innocent childhood crush. Only the objects of his affection were already stars, the Olsen twins. In an article for MLive, Peters talked about starting acting classes as a teenager living in Flint, Michigan. He said, "I got bit by the acting bug, but mostly I wanted to meet the Olsen twins. They were 15, I was 15, the acting thing seemed like the best way." Jump forward many years, and Peters' big moment finally arrived. At the premiere for their final movie New York Minute, Peters confessed, "I started sweating and freaking out and froze. I couldn't meet them, I blew it." In an interview clip for W magazine, Peters confirmed the Olsen twins kind of got me out to LA. "I was like, I got to meet them." And while he failed at his first shot, he got to meet Ashley Olsen. "She's sweet. I was a little nervous, but she was cool. By that time, my crush had changed and moved on." He started his career with commercials. The road to leading man started with humble beginnings for Evan Peters. He made his way to Hollywood and started as a bright-eyed youngster in commercials for brands like Kellogg's, Papa John's, PlayStation, Progressive, and Sour Patch Kids. After this, he landed a role in the film Clipping Adam in 2002, and the rest is history. He went to high school with a fellow hot and popular actress. When Peters first moved to California to act, he briefly attended Burbank High before being homeschooled, and another big name went there at that time too, Blake Lively. Peters doesn't exactly remember if she was in his grade or not, and the two definitely weren't in the same social circles. Much like her character on Gossip Girl, Lively was one of the hot and popular girls in high school, and she quickly became a hot and popular name in Hollywood as well. And for the 1 year that Peters was there, he was a bit on the outskirts, playing video games and the guitar with some other not-so-popular guys. He once flashed his co-stars. On the first day of filming American Horror Story Asylum, Peters managed to accidentally flash his package in front of co-stars Jessica Lange and Sarah Paulson. It happened during a scene where Peters is wearing a hospital gown, and during the take, he gets bent over a table. During an interview in 2012, he confessed that he was supposed to wear a sock over his manhood, but initially he didn't put it on because he reasoned that the shot was from behind and his front wouldn't be visible. But when he bent over, well, his fellow actors got quite a surprise. Obviously, Peters was deeply embarrassed, but the three managed to laugh it off. He auditioned for The Hunger Games. In an interview with Vulture, Peters disclosed that he had auditioned for the role of Peeta in The Hunger Games. He admitted to being extremely nervous as he had to do a scene with Jennifer Lawrence, who he thinks is an amazingly talented actress and who he has also described as a fox. Although he didn't get the part, he was still excited about the movie, adding that he enjoyed the book series very much. He's a former Disney actor. Peters starred on a few sitcoms, including Disney Channel's Phil of the Future, which was his first TV project. He played a supporting role as Seth Wassimer, a nerdy school friend of the main character Philip Diffie for 5 episodes during the first season, but did not appear in the second season. After this, he went on to play in Invasion, a science fiction series for ABC that sadly only ran for 1 season because of poor ratings. He used to knit. During an interview with Cosmopolitan, Peters admitted that he tried knitting as a hobby and did it for a while. He went on to say that his other hobbies include surfing the web, listening to music, and socializing, especially with the interesting people he gets to meet in his line of work. He also likes to gain knowledge by reading, although he says he's a slow reader. It's something he does want to work on though, as he has dreams of one day writing and directing. He has 2 tattoos. Peters has 2 tattoos, but you won't easily see them because they get covered up with makeup when he works. There's a funny little story behind the tattoo on his left bicep that says Mom. When he asked his mother if he could get a tattoo, she replied saying he could, but the tattoo had to say Mom, so that's what he did. The other tattoo is on the back of this right hand, and it's a small red thumbs up symbol. He said that he regrets this tattoo a little because it always needs to be concealed for filming, and he advises people to think carefully before getting tattoos. Ladies he's been linked to. Throughout the years, Peters has been romantically linked to Pixie Geldof, Alex Breckenridge, a co-star from American Horror Story Murder House, Alexia Quinn, Lindsay Lohan, since he was listed on her infamous list of past sexcapades, Taissa Farmiga, Emma Roberts and Halsey. Farmiga and Roberts have both appeared on several seasons of American Horror Story, and their characters even had a threesome with Peters in Coven. Through all of these flings, though, Peters has been the most involved with Roberts, having an on-again, off-again relationship with her for years. The two were even engaged at one point, even though Roberts was actually arrested for domestic violence at the beginning of their relationship. Net worth. Having been in the entertainment industry since a teenager, Evan Peters amassed a sizable fortune. Between commercials, movies, and his long-term run on American Horror Story, the actor secured scary good contracts. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Peters' net worth was $4 million.